and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147. It is finally time for me to update my logbook, and I thought I'd just let you see my desk as I'm getting ready for this video. The main thing I have to do to prep for this video is getting my photos ready and pulling sort of everything together, making sure I've got enough logbook sheets, etc. So I have done that. So let me first up just sort of, here we go, put my books together. So I do have four different logbooks. I find it a little bit easier to be a bit more organised that way. So I'm going to put my logbook sheets back in, which I will need in a bit. But I have one that holds my current whips and a copy of whatever spare diamonds that I have. So this is my finished book, but it has my spares in ABs, etc. Pages for doing heaven and earth design, so that was Little Dreamer's Tree, and I will add another one for my next one soon. And then my current paintings that are kitted up, potentially done, that's what we'll find out. Then I have my logbook, so this is my logbook for 2023 and 2024. I do have an earlier logbook. This one is 2021 to 2022, but I keep that up on my shelf now. So a couple of years per logbook. I can put expender rings in them, so I may at some point, when I get too many of these, I will put the bigger rings on and combine some years together. So this is my current. Then I have my stash of rounds, small rounds, large rounds, and a list of my special diamond paintings. Now, if you saw my D-kit of my peacock, I did fill that one in because I don't keep an actual logbook sheet of my special diamond paintings. I just have a list. And then I have my squares. So this has paint gem, my small squares and my large squares, and that is by far the biggest. So these are the ones in my stash. These ones. These are done over the last 2 years, and this is my sort of in progress book. So when I'm doing my logbooks, I like to start with my current whips. So Walking in the Rain is still ongoing, so that will stay there. So is Rainbow. Summer is completed, so I'll take that one out. National Parks 3 and Mystery 3 are both still on the go. So all three of those I kit up at once, and I'll probably finish all at once. On the Last Day is still ongoing, if you've been watching my Whip and Waffles. And then we have Artist Room, which was my June waffle project. So that one is finished. I don't have any paintings to move over into my whips because this is what I normally have. So I normally have my big project, 3 paint gem mini sets, and my ongoing current project. The reason I've had extras is this was added for, of course, June waffle, and I haven't updated my logbook since before then. And I kitted up a summer set to take away on holiday with me. And while I didn't get any done, it is sort of an extra. So I have done both of those over the last few months. So this is where I tend to like to start, is adding in what I've done. And then I do have sticker sheets that I've pulled out from recent unboxings that are going into my stash. So we have A Taste of Freedom, from Diamond Art Studio UK and Cozy Cabin from Diamond Art Club. Now I did email them. If you watch my unboxing, I actually got 2 of these sticker sheets and they're all misaligned. I did email them and they did send me the PDFs. So I will be able to chop these up and make stickers out of them, which is good because my drawing skills will not be up to it. So I thought I'd show you that and bob that on my shelf. And then I have my printed images. So I'm just going to do a rough cut down the middle. And these are a mixture of paintings that are done. And I need to put my completed image in. And paintings that I need to add to my stash, but don't come with the likes of a sticker sheet, so that I can pinch the image from there, which is primarily paint gem. You all know what I'm like. So I've just taken screenshots for my own personal use, so I can pop these into my logbook so I have a pretty picture reference. So I have 2 to add that I've unboxed most recently. However, I did print out, because to not save photo paper, I have also printed out crafts and the ABC, the alphabet one, which are actually here on the side for me to unbox, but I haven't unboxed them yet. So they will get put into the logbook next month. Even though I physically have them, I find it a lot easier personally to keep track by my uploading to YouTube. So I'm going to pop those in my little pouch that has all handy little goodies in it, because that will be an next month's add-in. This is so much easier if I am on top of it month on month, but it is always a crazy time of year over here this time of year, so it's just fallen by the wayside a little bit, unfortunately, but we'll get that right. So finish up cutting around. Sometimes before I do my logbook update, especially if I've got loads to update, I will actually cut these out first off, just to save you watching it. But I just use this little guillotine trimmer. I've got a Fiskars one as well, but that tends to live in the shop. This one is Tim Holtz, I think. It's from my days of scrapbooking. Many items have transferred over to being useful for diamond painting. Okay, next step. Right, sorry, back again. Just realised I needed to run and get tape runner. So we have just started stocking these in the shop. They are available in the shop now. But my good old faithful Hermafix tape runner, I think I've actually ran out of inserts for. So I'm going to use the Sticks 2 tape runner. Makes life so much easier. Okay, so they're all cut out. So now I'm going to go to my logbook, and you may notice there was an extra picture in there, and it was actually this fox woman from Aura Loa, which the last time I did my logbook update, it was the only picture I needed to print. And because I have let's try putting that the right way around. Because I have recently been printing mine out on photo paper, it wasn't worth using one full A4 sheet of photo paper for one photo. And that's partly why I also have my books all over my desk, because I check for things like that, or try to check for things like that before I do my printing. So that's back up to date from May. Now let's add these in. So these will now mirror with the back painting from here. So let's take these images off. Grab my pen. So date finished. This was finished in June of 2024. A completed painting throughout the month of June. I don't put time spent, but I did thoroughly enjoy it. I've had no problems with customer service over this one. Drills quality was amazing, and so was the canvas. I've also kept this one, and then for notes, I'll give it a 5-star. You don't have to give it star ratings, but I kind of like to. So this painting was completed during my June waffle 2024 on YouTube. Now, quite often when I first started doing this logbook, I used to put a bit more detail in relation to, you know, what I'd completed and all the rest of it. I don't do that now, because I don't tend to, personally, I don't tend to look back on that sort of thing. I mainly just look back for paintings that I have done. So I want to put both of these on here. I don't think I want this one on. I have kept them both because I never know what I'm going to do. But this painting was actually printed out quite big, because I wasn't trying to fit 50 million different things on there. And then I'm going to use the sticker that quite often I use on the end of the box. But sometimes I find I don't need it. Okay, so that one is in. And then we have summer. Now, when did I finish summer? I think it was July. I didn't start it. Did I start it in June? I think I did do one in June. So started in June of 2024, but I'm pretty sure I finished this in July. And this is why YouTube helps me. So actually, no, I broke this down. I did my video on the breakdown August the 13th, it went up. And I did only finish it a few days before. So this was an August finish. So I think I didn't finish anything in July, if I didn't finish this one. I don't think it took me that long to dekit it. Anyway, in the grand scheme of things, if I'm a few days out, we'll be right. So I think I'm going to go that way on this one. So tape runner again for the ease. Let's stick that one down. And then stick this one down. So it's just like double-sided tape, but without the double-sided part. And it has stuck down perfectly where I put the tape, but I haven't put it right to the edges. So it's just still got a little bit of warmth from coming out the printer, because it came out the printer not that long ago. Okay, so finish that. As always, I've had zero problem with the canvas, or the drills, or the customer service from Paint Gem. I actually had 2 sets that I got from them. I think it was these 2. They actually went missing, like the parcel just didn't move. And the next thing, they'd sent it out again, and that was received. So kept that. And that's all I'm going to detail on that one, because, you know, it's nice to have a record in case a set isn't quite the same as it used to be. But I don't need to put lots of information for every set. If that's something that you like to do, woohoo, go for it. Absolutely. There's space there. And there's also, of course, space on this side of things to write even more. But it was getting to the point I was struggling for the words. So I just don't struggle anymore. Okay. Come on. Is that... Have I managed to pick up 2? No, I picked up a notebook one. These notebook pages I do actually use in my to-do list book. In fact, let's keep those out and I'll move them to my to-do list book. So I have 4 lots of diamond paintings that need adding to my logbooks. They are all squares. That's a square, and I'm pretty sure that one's a square. Yes, it is. In fact, I could just tell by the code. So let's go for the Paint Gem mini sets first, because that gets to... Oh, what I also like to do, and I forgot, is I do like to mark in my stash list. So for Paint Gem, you see I've got all my stash list here. So for summer, which is here, I need to mark in August, we said. August 2024. That was completed. And then my round, my large round, artist room, was completed in June of 2024. There we go. So I actually don't need my round logbook anymore. I don't need my whips, and I don't need my completed. So the 3 of those are all done. And now we get to add my paintings in. So first up we have 4th of July edition. 4th of July. Now I get most of this information from Paint Gem's website itself. So when you go on the actual item, you can go on to details, etc. So this will tell me that it is 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres per image, and there is 12. So I then put 12 pieces in brackets. 4th of July is a poured glue, and I class it as a partial because it's not a full block of paintings. Some of them are different shapes. Number of colours is 34. That's also on their website. And the total number of drills is 12,515. They are square. They always do square. Has DMC. So this was purchased from Paint Gem, and I ordered these both together. So let me just pull up the details for that. So Paint Gem, that was a while ago. That was Beauty. Here we go, Music and 4th of July. So I ordered these on the 4th of June 2024, and now the only thing is they did resend it. Let me see if the tracking number has updated on their shop. No, it's still saying it's on its way. So when did I get them? Okay, so I'm just going to put for that one July 2024. They did arrive at some point in July, because I'm pretty sure I did the unboxing on them in July. Now, these did work out. These I actually have the British amount because for some reason Shopify has now decided that it's going to charge you in UK pounds, or charge me because I'm in the UK, in UK pounds, whether I want to pay in dollars or not. So anyway, so yeah, haven't started it yet, haven't finished it yet, so don't need to add that. And then for the second one, because the dates are going to be pretty much the same for this one, so this one is music edition. So music edition. Sometimes I write edition, sometimes I don't. So these ones are also 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres. But there is 16 pieces in this one. 16 pieces. Poured glue. Partial drill. Number of colours is 34. Has a few more diamonds in this one. It has 13,496 square DMC paint gem. And then for my dates, 4th of the 6th 2024, received them in July 2024, and they were £32 a month. So that is my 2 paint gem. I'm going to have to add another stash list for paint gem next time. How bad's that? So 4th of July. There are 10 by 15. And did I say 12? 12 pieces. And then we have music. 10 by 15, which is the bigger size, not the actual image size, but then there is 16 pieces on that one. So they're added to my stash list. I'll have to add one, as I say, next time. And then what I like to do is just a little bit of washi tape just to keep the picture with it. I always like the visual as well as the written word, especially when I'm hunting for them to add them into a current whip. I mean, I know I can go roughly by when I bought them, but I always find it easier to find the image over finding the rest. Okay, I don't have any small square to add, but I do have large square. And as you can see, while I do have a lot in my stash, there are also quite a few completed. So, first one's first, A Taste of Freedom. A Taste of Freedom by Anna Collier. Anna Collier, try and make sure I spell her name right. So this is a 50 centimetres by 75. And I can tell that from the code. So the code she uses, 5075S, is 50 centimetres by 75 centimetres in square. It is a poured glue. It is a full drill. Drills, colours wise, I have written them down. So 82 colours in square. It does have AB and it does have DMC. Now, let me just go, Diamond Art Studio. I know that on a few more of the recent paintings, she has been putting how many diamonds she has on this one. So I think it's something that, from what I remember, it's something that she's going to try and update on past ones, but try and make sure it's included on new ones. So it has 60,501 drills. This one is from Diamond Art Studio, UK. This one I actually, oh, no, it wasn't that long ago. I have got a couple that I've still not unboxed. I'm waiting for them to come in. But I'm actually not sure when this one was sent, because I didn't keep hold of the email with the shipment of it. Okay, so I'm going to have to leave that one. It's not a big drama in the grand scheme of things. So this one is £56.50. And there we go. So on here, a taste of freedom. And then I just put in brackets DAS for Diamond Art Studio, so that I know what box I'm looking for if I'm looking for it in my stash. I know I'm looking for a dark purple one, if that's the case. So I'm going to cut out the image and add this one in with washi tape, not with my tape runner. My tape runner is a later thing. And we'll add that one in a minute. And then last but by no means least, we have Cozy Cabin. Cozy Cabin by Steve Reed. And this one is 98 centimetres by 70 centimetres. Poured glue, full drill. Number of colours, 89. Total drills, let's see, to Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club. I think it's something that they put in. So, 80, yes. 110,433 diamonds. In square, with ABs, it also has rhinestones and diamond dust drills. DMC, purchased from Diamond Art Club. And then, if I already purchased, no, can I just see my orders? Or can I only see it that way? Oh, my account, that's what I want. My account. So I purchased this one on the 18th of May. I knew I'd had it for a while before I finally got round to unboxing it. I didn't quite realise it had been that long. It was delivered on the 3rd of June. I think there was a delay on this one actually. It was like on a mini pre-order. So it arrived then. And this one cost me, wasn't cheap I don't think, £66.30 it converted to. £66.30. Diamond painting is sometimes cheap and is other times not, but I'll take it. So again, I'm just going to cut out the picture from the sticker sheets. I may end up using it, I may not. Really depends how big I decide to do it. But it's a nice reference point, say, for when I'm trying to find the sheet for it. And let's add that one to here. So, Cozy Cabin. Diamond Art Club. There we go. So my stash list is updated, adding more than I've completed. Again, this is what needs to improve. Yeah, that's all got paintings on as well. I haven't quite got to the bigger rings on this book, but I feel like it is getting there, that's for sure. But yeah, my logbook is now updated. That could have been a whole lot worse, considering I haven't updated my logbook for 3 months. However, most of the reason I haven't updated it for 3 months is because I have been rather busy and therefore haven't got as much diamond painting done as I'd hoped. So stay tuned. Let's find out if next month, so this was the update up until the end of August. So let's see if by the end of September, I already have 2 to add, the paint gem that I've not yet unboxed. So let's see if I can actually get more potentially completed than I'm going to add. I'm not holding out much hope, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so much for watching while I got this task done. I feel so much better knowing that it's updated and I know where I'm at. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll speak to you all again soon.